Hello and a warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to race preview for this Friday meeting here at Bangalore, the Derby day here at Bangalore. A lot of colourful activities here at the Bangalore Turf Club as we kickstart the race preview of the first race, the Division 2 of the Totalizator Cup. We start off with number 1, Slice of Heaven was the one who comes in for scrutiny. Pretty disappointing runs coming in from Slice of Heaven this season, having run 9th PN Ricardo with 10th PN Step to Destiny. And in this occasion, the Scotty Trip ran 7th out of 10 runners. Roman Spirit was the eventual winner, rated at 30s when Tongue Strap and Crossnose Band is number 1, Slice of Heaven. Number 2 will be Lone Ranger. Lone Ranger was the one who ran 10th, was in that back bunch last. In fact, was a Lone Ranger in the silks of light green with pink slash sleeves and cap, who ended up finishing on 10th out of 10 runners last in that occasion, where fast response showed that mettle and quick and well at all important end to register a fine win of 300 quarter lengths was fast response. Lone Ranger ended up in the rock finishing on last as Spring Blinkers Tongue Strap, rated at 28. 3 will be Sunflare. Sunflare will be the last, and there will be the next runner coming up for scrutiny, number 3 in the card, where Lone Ranger, we have the footage, was finishing on last. There you can see it on the pictures. And Sunflare was the one Phoenix Star out of Tolerance, who ran 3rd on this occasion. Race number 71 of the current winter season, where Instructor was the winner of this race. In the silks of claret with gold epaulets and claret cap is Sunflare. Came and finished on a fine 3rd. In fact, just about the 2 lengths separating the first 3 runners. Did run a good race enough. Instructor the winner, rated at 28 from Tongue Strap and note is number 3. In fact, that is number 3, Sunflare. The gallery time is number 4 in the card. In the silks of black with yellow spots is the gallery time. Race number 32, the Mysore run you're looking at, finished on 7th out of 12 runners. Art Gallery was the winner of this race, and rated at 28 is number 4, the gallery time. 5 will be Golden Starlet. Golden Starlet ran 6th. Aldela was the winner. Well, in that back bunch, last, in fact, given a couple of backhanders, putting the red cap, you can see on the back end of the field, ended up finishing on 6th out of 12 runners ultimately, where Aldela was the one who won very comfortably. In fact, 1.25 lengths was the margin of victory, and Golden Starlet ended up in that mid-pack, finishing on 6th out of 12 runners, having run 8 PN Art Gallery on the previous occasion, rated at 27. 6 will be Super Sapphire. Super Sapphire ran 7th. Bold Act was the winner. This was just a couple of days back, where Super Sapphire ran 7th in race number 97 and finished on ending up in that mid-pack was Super Sapphire. Well, ran 5th for most part of the journey and dropped 2 positions behind to end up 7th out of 10 runners in that silks of light blue with light purple Maltese cross is Super Sapphire, rated at 20 cents per Tongue Strap, Crossnose Band and Basket. But 7 will be Samachar, who ran 10th. In fact, is number 7, Samachar. 11th on the previous occasion being Madam Rich with 4th PN Never Given. And 10th out of 11 runners being Grizzly is number 7, Samachar, sporting Wiser, rated at 23. Eight will be Superhero. Superhero finished 7th. Caesar's Palace was the winner of this race, and Superhero was the one who was veering out of the straight course in the silks of grey with yellow sleeves and grey cap is Superhero. Ended up finishing on 7th on that occasion, where Caesar's Palace, the winner, was withdrawn in Mysore. In fact, an Angel's win is a Superhero. This is the summer run looking at, rated at 23, sporting Tongue Strap. And we have a look at number 9, Flying Brave. Flying Brave ran 6th. Ardecan was the winner, and Flying Brave was the one is at a Phoenix Star out of Infinity, was at 2 outings this winter. Finished 10th on the first turn behind Altamont, and on this occasion ran 6th out of 8 runners behind Ardecan in race number 54. That 7 for long trip is number 9, Flying Brave, on Tongue Strap, Basket with Crossnose Band, rated at 22. The second race is the Vidhana Soudha Cup. Distance run is 1600 meters. We have a look at the first runner coming up will be number 1, Nicolina. Nicolina was the one who ran 2nd behind Philosophy, who has been produced in the center of the track. Is Nicolina started to accelerate on the outside with Philosophy already up there in front, and Nicolina came and eventually finished on 2nd on this outing. 300 quarter lengths separating the first 2 runners, rated at 62. From Tongue Strap and Basket Bit is number 1, Nicolina. 2 will be All Attraction. All Attraction ran 5th. Splendido was the winner, being produced almost 4 wide off the fence. Yet another runner which is in the center of the track. And number 8, Amazing Attraction, who ran 4th on this occasion, is Amazing Attraction. But let's have a look at All Attraction, who on both occasions ran 5th in the previous occasion, and this run ran 5th behind Splendido is number 2. All Attractions for tongue stop rated at 50, whereas Amazing Attraction ran 2nd behind Vivaldo, 4th behind in race number 27, and 4th behind Splendido for tongue stop rated at 41. 3 will be Royal Mysore, was the eventual winner in this race. Is Royal Mysore, ran over the Scurry Trip in race number 82, beating Star Concept, and subsequently is running over that extended trip of a mile, in fact, and we'll have to see, wait and watch how good he can perform in race number 107, where Royal Mysore is putting tongue stop cross and basket bid rated at 48. 4 will be Measure of Time. Measure of Time ran 9th on the sorting. Is Measure of Time doesn't run 2 races alike, having run 4th and Top Dance on the previous occasion of that mile trip. In this occasion, 9th out of 12 runners. Promise Kept as the winner, rated at 40 cents for tongue strap, is number 4, Measure of Time. 5 will be Never Given. Never Given ran 2nd. Grizzly was the winner of this race, and Never Given was the one who was in that mid-pack, came and finished on ending up 2nd. In fact, well, got into that fighting line, and Grizzly was the one who emerged victorious, but Never Given did run a mighty and gutsy performance, although he went down in a close finish, was the fancied runner, and Grizzly winning this race, rated at 46 when tongue strap cross nose band. 6 will be Victoria Doraisani. Victoria Doraisani was the one who ran 2nd, winner beating Regal Aristocracy, 4th in the 1000 guineas behind Jamari, and 2nd behind Nevada Gold is Victoria Doraisani. Was almost there right until the final diming moments, and Nevada Gold got the nod in the last possible stride, rated at 45. One tongue strap side chickpeas hood and cross nose band. 7 will be Farazon. This horse came and ended up finishing on 3rd on the sorting. This is the Chennai run you're looking at, where Sierra del Plata was the winner, and Farazon warmed up far too late to finish on 3rd, rated at 43. One tongue strap cross nose band. We move to the 3rd race, the Mysore Race Club Trophy, maiden horses 3 years old only. We have a look at the first runner coming up for scrutiny. Will be number 1, Alpha Legend. Alpha Legend ran 10th, in fact, last. In fact, there you can see on the top of your screen, Gizmo was the one who ran 9th out of 10 runners, just beat 1 home. Sir Cecil at a deserving visit is number 2, Gizmo, who ran 9th on the sorting behind a Naughty Legend, whereas Alpha Legend is at a Moonlight Magic out of Navajo Dream, who finished on 10th out of 10 runners. Both the runners finishing second last, and last, in fact, is putting tongue strap as Alpha Legend, where Gizmo is ending up 9th on the sorting. The silks of yellow with red stripes, brown sleeves, brown cap with yellow spots is number 2. 4 will be Storm Shadow. Storm Shadow ran 6th. Magical Bay was the winner of this race, and Storm Shadow was the one who was in that back punch. In fact, ended up finishing on second last. In fact, is Storm Shadow. This is race number 31. You're looking at 6 out of 7 runners. Just beat 1 home on this occasion is Storm Shadow. Rodrigo Corner out of Aspen Glow, beautifully bred horse, ended up 6th on the first starting is Storm Shadow. And 5 will be Wafadar. Wafadar ran 4. Scarlet Lady was the winner of this race. Nicely positioned, still having the slight advantage, and eventually dropped back to run 4th out of 7 runners. Scarlet Lady was the winner of this race, and Wafadar dropped back to end up finishing on 4th. Western Aristocrat out of Halaka is number 5, Wafadar. This is race number 67 you're looking at, sporting tongue strap. Is coming up, the Indian Republic Trophy. Handicap for horses rated 60-25. Distance run is 1200 meters. We have a look at the first runner. Will be number 1, Douglas. Was the surprise package in race number 26, where Douglas beat Maple Leaf by a margin of long neck, in fact, and subsequently ran 4th out of 12 runners, being Vivaldo, whereas number 6 on the other hand is Del Mar. But let's have a look at Douglas's credential. On this occasion, ran 4th, being Vivaldo in race number 63. Spun tongue strap, crossnose band, rubber bit, and visor, rated at 71. 6 on the other hand is Del Mar. Race number 63, finished on 10th out of 12 runners. 4th for Most Spotter Journey, and dropped back to run 10th. Vivaldo, the winners, spun tongue strap, crossnose band, hanging bit, rated at 66. 2 will be English Bay. English Bay ran 3rd, where Gutsy was the winner of this race. This is the Chennai run you're looking at of English Bay. Lord Admiral of Blue Marine is English Bay, given a couple of cracks or so, and ended up finishing on 3rd out of 9 runners is English Bay. Gutsy was the winner, winning it comfortably by 2.5 lengths, and English Bay ran 3rd, rated at 71. 3 will be Fondness of You. Fondness of You was the eventual winner in this race is Fondness of You. Then the silks of yellow, in fact, is Fondness of You, came and eventually won this race, having won a race in race number 5, beating Macron, and second being Numa. In this occasion, repeated that winning form, beat Czar by a margin of a long neck, and it is a close fought battle, and ultimately Fondness of You emerged victorious in the last possible stride. Michigan Melody comes next, who ran fourth. Siege Courageous was the winner of this race, and Michigan Melody ran fourth out of 5 runners, fourth right throughout, and ended up there itself as Michigan Melody, having finished 6th B&M Rally on the previous occasion in race number 14 in a lower class, and subsequently ran fourth in the higher class behind Siege Courageous, rated at 71. 5 will be Obsidian. This is the Mysore footage done you're looking at, where Obsidian ran second behind the King and I is Obsidian. Well, over the 1200 meter trip in a lower class, finished on second out of 11 runners. Second right throughout, in fact, was flashing onto the scene in the last few strides, and just a length separating the first 2 runners. The King and I, the winner, rated at 68 from Tungster Crossnose Band. We have a look at number 7, Trippy Taka. Well, Trippy Taka was the one who was angling for his run, and eventually ended up finishing on in a close fought battle. In fact, as Trippy Taka was the fastest man finishing, in fact, and came and ended up finishing on in that bunch, finishing on second. In fact, 3/4 separating the first 2 runners, rated at 60. The 5th race coming up will be the running of the Saddle Cup Division I. We have a look at the first runner will be Apollo Light. Apollo Light ran 11th. Way of Light to a Way of Life was the winner of this race, and Apollo Light was the one who ran 4th behind Mastermind, with 5th behind Castaneda, 2nd behind Perfect Taylor, 4th behind Lady Godiva, and in this occasion, pretty bad run coming in from Apollo Light, ran 11th out of 11 runners. Way of Life for the winner, whereas Cuega also coming up for scrutiny. Cuega finished on 7th out of 11 runners on this occasion, having a disappointing previous runs as well. Is Cuega not to be cited in any of his runs, has had a couple of runs in fact, and no way to be cited in the money. Finished on 7th out of 11 runners, rated at 17th. One Blinkers is number 8, Cuega. Sedgefield out of Grenadine is number 8, Cuega. Whereas Sea Diamond finished on 6th out of 11 runners. For Blinkers, rated at 21 is number 4, Sea Diamond. We move on to number 2, that's Loving Pearl. Loving Pearl ran 3rd. Step to Destiny was the winner of this race, and Loving Pearl was being produced almost about 3-4 wide off the fence, and came and ended up finishing on 3rd on the sorting, having run 6th out of 11 runners, being Never Given, and 3rd out of 10 runners, being Step to Destiny. 3rd right throughout, rated at 23 is number 2, Loving Pearl. 3 will be Princess Jasmine. Princess Jasmine ran 4th. Mega Success was the winner, was withdrawn in race number 83, but previously ran 4th out of 9 runners, being Mega Success. In race number 68 is Princess Jasmine. Phoenix Star out of Times Mistress, one tongue stop, rated at 21 is number 3, Princess Jasmine. Master of Courage ran 9th. Roman Spirit was the winner of this race, and Master of Courage ran 8th behind Anna Dale, with 6th behind Isabel. On this occasion, ran 9th out of 10 runners, 9th right throughout, where Roman Spirit put in a smashing performance, winning it by 8 lengths, and Master of Courage ended up in the ruck, finishing on just beating 1 home, rated at 20. Fair Council is the next runner. Number 7 in the car is Fair Council, who ran 5th on the sorting, having run 5th behind Ardekin, and in this occasion over the sprint trip ran 5th out of 9 runners. 5th right throughout is Fair Council, and ended up over that 1200 meter trip 5th out of 9 runners, rated at 18 is number 7, Fair Council. Ladies and gentlemen, to the Winfair 247 Bangalore Derby Grade 1, and this is the terms for Indian horses 4 years old only, foaled in 2020. Distance run is 2,400 meters. We start off with the first runner coming up for scrutiny will be number 1, Prana Gusto out of Doversville. The property of Mrs. Rapper Galloping Stars LLP, represented by Mr. Rajendra. Number 1, Prana was the one. This is the Chennai run you're looking at in the 2000 Guineas, where Prana came and finished on 3rd out of 8 runners. 3rd right throughout, where Naughty Chama emerged victorious, won by a decisive margin of almost 4 lengths, in fact, was Naughty Chama. And Prana ended up finishing on 3rd. But back-to-back wins, having won in Mysore. Number 2 will be Ruling Dynasty. Western Aristocrat out of Super Class as Ruling Dynasty. Number 3, Saigon. Speaking of which, at a Scarborough Fair. But let's have a look at Ruling Dynasty, who ran third in race number 48 over that 9-furlong trip behind Victoria Punch's Ruling Dynasty, and subsequently went over to Chennai and ran third in the Derby, in the South India Derby. In fact, behind Touch of Grey is Ruling Dynasty, starting to make his run, sporting that white cap, but found too hot to handle and ended up finishing on third, sporting Blinkers, tongue strap, basket bit, rated at 74. Saigon, on the other hand, ran fifth on this occasion, and it was a ding-dong battle at the brief while for at the dying stages between Naughty Charmer and Touch of Grey, and Touch of Grey emerged victorious. Naughty Charmer finished on second, and Ruling Dynasty was the one who ran third, Saigon finishing on fifth. August is at a multi-dimension at a Majestic Opinion. Ran 7 in the 1,000 guineas behind Jamari, and subsequently ran third in race number 78 behind Navara Gold in the silks of Royal Blue, who has been produced in the center of the track, starting to come up with a good turn of foot, and ended up eventually finishing on third on the starting, with Navara Gold flying on the outside to come and nail down the front runner. And August finishing. Number 5 will be Fast Pace, who's the Western Ascot striking. Number 6, Jamari, Cougar Mountain out of Glindabound. And number 10, Tehani is out of Excellent Art, out of Unforgettable You. Let's have a look at the footages coming up with 5 Fast Pace. Western Ascot striking was the one, was almost there in that mid-pack and came and finished on third over that 2,400 meter trip in the Oaks. In fact, the Bangalore Oaks, having finished third in the Derby behind Touch of Grey in Mysore, rated as 71, sporting tongue strap. Jamari was the one who slipped into the lead and finished on ending up winning this race, beating Tehani, who was starting to catch up on the outside, but could only play the role of bridesmaid on both occasions, as in the 1,000 guineas as well as the Bangalore Oaks. In fact, finishing on second was Tehani, rated at 75 on tongue strap. But Jamari, this is the horse which is an absolute rousing form, having back-to-back wins this season, rated at 86 pointing tongue strap. Madam Rich comes in next. Well, in the 1,000 guineas, Madam Rich is at a Phoenix Star out of Arthur's Girl. Jamari was the winner of this race, and Madam Rich won his first starting in absolute rousing form, pulverized the opposition on this occasion. But Madam Rich on this occasion ran third out of 7 runners, got that opening, battled it out with Jamari and Tehani, and ended up a close third, in fact, in race number 42 in the 1,000 guineas from Blinkers, tongue strap, hood, rated at 49. Snowpiercer, Excellent Art out of Ice Glacier, who ran third in the Hyderabad Oaks, the Golconda Oaks. In fact, finished third behind Livermore, in fact, where Livermore had literally pulled away from the pack to win by 6 lengths, and Snowpiercer could only finish on third on the outing over the trip of 2,400 meters, rated at is sporting Blinkers and tongue strap is Snowpiercer. Number 9 will be Something Royal. Speaking of which, out of Cheryl is Something Royal. This is another runner which is an absolute rousing form, having won his both wins. In fact, winning a winner of the South India 1,000 guineas, beating Arolina, and subsequently repeated that winning form over the 2,400 meter, winning the Oaks. In fact, the South India Oaks by a margin of 3 lengths, beating Angelus. In fact, literally pulverized the opposition in the dying moments of the races. Something Royal sporting. We move on to the 7th race, coming up with running up the TB Hanumantharaj Memorial Trophy. Horses rated 40-65. We have a look at the first runner coming up will be number 1, Devil's Magic. Devil's Magic was the one who ran third, and number 2, Golden Time, who ran 5th on the starting. Promise Kept was the winner of this race, and Ahern, number 4 in the card, ran ending up second behind Promise Kept, with number 7, Southern Power, also coming up, who ran 7th on this occasion. But let's start off with, and 4-wheel drive ran 11th on this occasion. So 5 runners coming up for scrutiny, who has been produced the What is the Fault. Devil's Magic ran 3rd on the sorting, rated at 59. When Tungstruck crosses by, having run 7th being Solo Prince on the previous occasion, whereas 4, Ahern was the one who ran 2nd on the sorting in pretty consistent fact, is on 2nd behind Kallu Sekar, and 2nd behind Promise Kept. When Tungstruck Angbit rated at 50. Golden Time ran 2nd behind Spectacular, and 5th behind Promise Kept, putting Blinkers, Tungstruck Tangstrap rated at 56. Southern Power ran 7th on the starting after winning that race on the first occasion, rated at 50. And also coming up will be four-wheel drive, who ran 11th, having finished 4th, been Spectacular, rated at 49. One Tangstrap cross nose band. 3 will be Sophia, who ran 3rd on the starting is Sophia. This horse was nicely positioned on the inside railing and was angling for his run. Got that opening and then finished on a fine 3rd out of 10 runners. Long neck and a nose separating the first 3 runners, with Fondness of You emerging victorious. And Sophia did run a mighty race to finish on 3rd, rated at 52. Sporting Tangstrap is Sophia. 5 will be Aquamatic. Aquamatic is a Rasanis Barakamot of Lock Catherine. Memorable time. Number 6 in the card finished 6th. Philosophy was the winner of this race, but Aquamatic, who ran 2nd, being Stella Gold, and 3rd out of 9 runners being Philosophy. Well, this horse has maintained form and consistency in both his occasions. When Blinkers Tangstrap crosses band, rated at 50. Memorable time, started off on a winning note and subsequently ran 6th, being Top Dancer, with 6th out of 9 runners being Philosophy, rated at 50 is number 6. Memorable time, rated at 50. 8 will be The Perfect Choice. The Perfect Choice ran 11th. Nicolina was the winner of this race, having back-to-back wins in his previous 2 outings, and in this occasion in a higher class ran a poor race, finishing on last. In fact, The Perfect Choice. Chinese Whisper out of Choice House, rated at 50. One Blinkers Tangstrap is number 8, The Perfect Choice. And this is the summer footage run you're looking at of The Perfect Choice, running for the first time this winter, skipped the entire Mysore season. Number 10 will be Altamont. The eventual winner in this race is Altamont, and having won 2 races this winter season. In race number 24, beat Elite Agent, then 6th behind Cinco de Mayo, with 3rd being Genesequa. Winner beating Ramnator is number 10 Altamont, sporting side cheek piece, rated at 41. The last race coming up with running in the Division 1 of the Totalizator Cup, horses rated 20 to 45. Distance run is 1200 meters. 1 will be Bold Act, the eventual winner in this race. Won his last outing in race number 97, having featured in the money in his last 3 outings, and eventually came and won in race number 97, beating Crosswater by a margin of a neck. In fact, is Bold Act, sporting Blinkers Tangstrap, rated at 45. 2 will be Grizzly. The eventual winner is Grizzly. Well, this horse was a surprise package, was available at a longer odds on that day, and Never Given was the one, was the fancied runner, but ultimately Grizzly emerged victorious to win by half a length, and Never Given could only play the role of bridesmaid, finishing on 2nd, rated at 39 is number 2 Grizzly. And 3 will be Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor was the one who finished 6th in Royal Mysore's win in race number 82, having finished 6th being Vivaldo on the previous occasion over that 1400 meter trip. Number 7 Omega Man also coming up for scrutiny, but Lex Luthor both the occasions ran 6th in this occasion over the Scurry trip, finished on 6th being Royal Mysore, sporting Blinkers Tangstrap, rated at 36, whereas the other runner in this race is the Omega Man in race number 82, finished on 5th on this outing. No form in his previous occasions, but Tangstrap, rated at 30 is number 7 the Omega Man. 4 will be Skaffenberg. Skaffenberg ran 9th. Altamont was the winner, well, gracing the wrong end of the field. There you can see on the top of your screen, last, in fact, and this horse finished on there itself by finishing on 9th out of 9 runners in race number 87, having finished twice 9th on the previous occasions as well, and 7th being Kallusakre, rated at 36. One Tangstrap finished on 9th in race number 87 as well, is Skaffenberg. Blackstone finished on 4th. Synthesis was the winner, was withdrawn last week, in fact, in race number 97 on veterinary grounds, and subsequently Blackstone was finishing on 4th behind Synthesis. This is the last winter run you're looking at of Blackstone. Planetary out of Polysidinus were rated at 32. Naughty Challenger comes next, who ran 5th. Crosswater was the winner, and Naughty Challenger was being produced in the wide outside in the center of the tracks with the blaze on its forehead. Ended up finishing on 5th out of 11 runners is number 6 Naughty Challenger. This was over that 1200 meter trip. Crosswater won comfortably by 2.5 lengths. For Blinkers Tangstrap basket bit, rated at 32. And the last runner for the day will be number 8 Ebotse. Ebotse ran 9th, in fact 8th on the first running being Aircraft, with 4th being Magnus, and 9th out of 11 runners being Saigon, or the 2000 meter trip is Ebotse. Win legend out of Wingfoot is one Tangstrap Crosshouse band, rated at 28 is number 8 Ebotse. So that's where in the pre of today's races. I hope you have a good day at the races. Happy Derby day here at Bangalore. We'll join you next week. Until then, thank you from all of us.